Hello and welcome to the demo of Dreamcore Rabbit Hole. And so of course this is another liminal space game because I just can't stop playing these for some reason. And so this game is visiting places that feels like the good old ideal America of the 1980s, which you can probably see from the aesthetic, very retro, all these this pink, this gloss, the cassettes, and all that stuff, right? So it's basically a liminal space game based around that sort of aesthetic. And so yeah, without further ado, grab a cup of coffee and let's get going with the demo of Dreamcore Rabbit Hole. There's a story mode and there's also a relax mode. Relax mode is like you just wander around with no pressure. I don't know how that's different because story mode is apparently a walking sim too, so yeah, who knows. That's why we're playing.
I've been sitting at work for too long. I need to finish up and head home.
Set up chairs for guests. Okay. Oh, why is the mouse sensitivity this sluggish? I'm not used to mouse sensitivity this kind of slow. Okay. Set up chairs for the guests. This is not a chair? Oh, it's there. I guess I don't need to do everything in order, which is nice. Okay, bring a table for a film crew. Set up chair for the guests. Oh, right. Chair. Cherem anime. Don't ask. Okay. Okay, that's more chairs for the film crew. Damn, my mouse sensitivity is really low. Because usually my mouse sensitivity is a bit higher. I didn't expect them to kind of make it that much lower. Okay, there we go. Oh, I thought I wanted to escape from reality, not doing more chores for the big corpos. I've been lied to. I've been forced into doing this. I've been forced into working. Also, that's a pretty nice cabin. I actually wouldn't mind working windows. That would be pretty neat. Oh, wait, that? Oh, oh, guys, no, you guys can't do that. Come on. Ay. They didn't account for that. Which I guess this section isn't too important, technically. But also, oh man. Can I grab more than one thing? Please tell me I can grab more. Ah! You have two hands! Why can you not grab more than one thing? This is why you're the last to leave the studio. You are incapable of bringing things in twos. Oh, like this I would understand if you would need like both hands to carry one because it's tall, it's kind of annoying, and there's a light bulb inside, so you don't want to like screw things over with it. But at the same time, the other things. Bring water cups. Oh, they can take a freaking water cup by themselves. Ay, dude. What a disaster. Okay. Also, I do like how the menu transitioned into the game. It's a small thing, but it's like whatever. Director's chair. Director's chair. Oh. Okay, fine. I'll also accept having to carry this camera with both hands because these cameras are heavy. It's a red magic camera. Alright. Wait, is it red magic? No, red magic was the was it red magic? No. Hola.
Dad, are you coming home soon? I already strongest person we know. I drew you. When you get home, will you look at it?
Yeah, sweetheart, of course I will. Listen, tomorrow's an important day. I have to finish everything up, and I might be late. Don't wait up. Go to sleep.
I don't want to sleep. I'm going to wait for you. I had a bad dream last night. There was a big, dark room, and I was calling you, but you couldn't hear me, and you left. You'll never leave, will you?
Damn! Hang on a second. The lights went out here. They still can't get the wiring fixed.
Okay, be careful. Dad, you know, Grandma says Mom was afraid of the dark too, and you always left her a nightlight. I'm not scared if I know you're nearby. Today, I latched my window in my room, every lock, like you taught me, and I checked under the bed. There were only dust bunnies. You laughed when I called them that.
I did. It's all right. You said bunnies.
And there was a big truck outside the house today. It was so loud. I thought it was you coming home, but it wasn't you. And the neighbor's dog barked at the mailman again. It all...
Wait. Wait a sec. That door. It shouldn't be here. It's not from here.
Oh, that made me laugh. He's like, that's not from here. Oh, and then cuts off into a loading screen. Didn't even wait for him to finish his yell. It's just like, oh, cuts off. Well, at least we have a proper protagonist and proper motivations this time, you know? Man needs to get home to his daughter. Mad respect. Ooh. Ooh. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Thumbnail. Thumbnail. Alright, so I don't like that they stopped giving him dialogue midway through. I don't like that. Because he was mid-conversation with his daughter, and then he just fell into a void. And then there was no reaction to that. He's just like, oh, I'm stuck here now. And then silence. So I would have liked if they gave him some dialogue after. But again, this is a demo, so it's possible that they didn't really do that. But this is story mode as well. I need they gave him a voice. They might as well just make use of it. Oh, that's weird. It's missing the back legs. What the my frames. I thought it was frozen. I thought something was spawning, but I guess the houses are spawning. Also, I should probably increase the volume just so that you guys can hear the background music. It's pretty savvy. Okay, how about now? It should be better. Probably. This game is pretty. Also, they don't tell you this, but windmills make windmills? What are they called? Whatever, hydrolien, or whatever. I don't know what to call it. Not hydrolien. Hydrolien is like for water. This is aérolien. I don't know how to say it in English, unfortunately. But yeah, they just make so much noise. They don't tell you that, but they're actually quite noisy, which makes sense because they're giant pieces of machinery, you know, just moving about. All these houses look the same. I've seen one of these things. Well, not one of these, but like I've seen places where all the houses just look the same, and it's so creepy. I don't know how anyone can live in that, because it's so devoid of personality. Everything is like copy pasted. It feels like you're part of like the Truman Show or something like that. Like it's very much so uncanny. It doesn't help that all of these houses do have the same decor and all that stuff. Nice. I bet they're, you know why all of them have the same decor and all that stuff? It's those damn HOAs. I'm glad that we don't really have an HOA for our area. I don't even know if they're a thing in Canada. They probably are a thing in Canada. I'm just fortunate enough to not experience them. I don't know what HOA is for anyways. But yeah, it's probably those damn HOA people trying to enforce the same decor on every single house. Drats, I knew it. The lighting is acting a bit more like a camera than is for human eyes. Which is interesting. Like you can see, like when I stare into the light, everything just gets darker and stuff like that. Like, this is how eyes work actually. Well, it's not like I stare at the sun too often, so I wouldn't know. But when I focus on the camera, when I use my camera to focus on like a source of light and stuff like that, that's usually what happens. It might be. I don't know. Next time I stare at the sun, I'll get back to you guys. Truly, the American ideal, staring at the sun to judge the lighting. Oh man. This is really cool though. I mean, it's not really cool. It's kind of, it's I don't know why the music decided to do that. It's kind of, I mean, it is cool. But it's just like, hey, let me break in. Let me steal in these cars. They really don't make cars like this anymore. Back in my day. Not that I'm that old, but, you know. I don't know if they even have like a crumple zone for these cars back then. Who knows? Yeah. Like I know the recent trend is EV cars, electric vehicle cars, which is weird, I guess, if it's EV cars, because it's a vehicle car. But like, yeah, whatever. I digress. English. There's so many problems with them. There's so many problems with EVs, because they're all like software based. And so everything is a screen. But the problem with screens is that they don't last versus if you have like an analog like dial or anything of that sort. I love analog technology. There's something so satisfying about just hearing the clicks of buttons, the click of switches and all that stuff. It's so nice. It tickles my brain. Nice. Whereas the screens, it's so boring. It's just the same thing. Obviously, for handheld devices, you might get like haptic feedback where the device vibrates and all that stuff, but it's just not the same. It's not the same experience. It's not as tactile and stuff like that. And I know they try and emulate it, but it's just not the same. Ooh, okay. They won't even let us drop down. Also, that thing is straight up floating in the air. Ay. I know it's the Backrooms, but also these should be touching the ground. Like, the Backrooms is, even though the architecture doesn't make sense. Oh, well, now the music is about to loud. Give me a second. Okay, so, even though the Backrooms is like, the architecture doesn't make sense, all that stuff, it still kind of follows the laws of the physics in terms of object placement and all that stuff. Kind of, right? But you won't see floating objects, but you will see like food that doesn't perish. You will see like, oh, my frames. You will see doors that lead to nowhere and everywhere. Like that is part of the Backrooms. What the heck? That is part of the Backrooms, but floating objects is not part of it. Like the objects aren't gravity defying. So yeah, I don't know why they would do that, but sure. Ooh. Oh, thank you for playing the demo version of our game Dreamcore Rabbit Hole. To support us and not miss the full release, add Dreamcore Rabbit Hole to your wishlist. Alright. So, I like the aesthetic. I like the aesthetic of it quite a bit. I mean, like I said, I'm a huge fan of just the vintage retro aesthetic. I think that's something that I do like, and it's a time that I'm like, oh, things are better, quote unquote. They're not, but like maybe like technology, quality of living, and quality of life stuff has improved drastically since then. But also, it was a wondrous time of technological advancements, and nowadays all you guys the same phone. Like, remember, like nowadays it's like Google 10 at Pixel 10a, and it's just basically the 9a re-released with no spec boost and stuff like that. But back then it was like, oh, the newest advancement, and it was quite an advancement, and things were meant to last back then. Things are quite, resilient back then, technology-wise, hardware-wise, and stuff like that. Nowadays, it's pretty bad. Nowadays, there's like planned up, whatever the word is, but like things are designed to break so they could buy the newest generation of things. It's just, I don't like it. I don't like it. I miss when money wasn't the main focus of things, which I guess is inherently one of the points in this, because in the Steam description, there's actually a section called "Who's it for?" For the game, and it says, anyone tired of the hustle and noise. So I guess that's me. So I really like the aesthetic. Now, story mode. I wish there was more to it. I really wish there was more to it, because the only story part in this demo was at the start, and then that was it. And the protagonist just gets sucked in this weird world, and he just stays silent the whole way through. I think if you're going to give your protagonist a voice, you have to commit to it. Otherwise, it's just whatever. Because there's no reason for him to have a voice if you're not planning on carrying it through. That's just whatever addition to it, right? Now I know for some people it might be annoying to have like someone talk every time there's a new stage presented and stuff like that. But that's why there's a relax mode. If there's a distinct separation between these two, then there should be a reason as to why. Right, because right now, as I'm walking through this neighborhood, I completely forgot that there was a protagonist, because there was at that point the kid, the grandma, the character became completely obsolete. There was no reason for them to be there. So I wish that there could be more, maybe a bit more interjections from the protagonist. Like, the moment he arrives, he's like, oh, what the hell? And then he tries to call his kid again. Like, just that makes us remind us that, oh yeah, we're playing as a person and not just self-inserting ourselves into this this random character, like so many other Backrooms games. Like shifting into the Backrooms, I think that's a good example of the character having a voice, and it makes us and it reminds us that, oh yeah, he has his own goals, he has his own fears and stuff like that. Like, I think for all the crap I gave that game and its puzzles, I do think that it executed the character aspect quite well. So I like that. But yeah, here you don't really see that. You don't really sense that there's a protagonist when you arrive into the Backrooms. I think that's a weakness of the game. Now, can it change in the full release? Maybe. But here's the thing. The game releases April 7th. If they are going to change that, that is going to be or if they are going to add that, it might be a last minute change. Because by the time I release this video, it's going to be like, what, mid-March? March 12th, I want to say. So it's a bit late for it. So if they didn't already plan on having the protagonist speak, it would be a wasted opportunity, and also, like, it's kind of weird. Because then there wouldn't be any sort of distinction between story mode and relax mode if the protagonist wasn't going to be a presence regardless. But yeah, I enjoyed the aesthetic, I enjoyed the soundtrack. Like I said, I enjoyed retro things and all that stuff. And so yeah, if you guys are interested in Dreamcore Rabbit Hole, make sure to download the demo and give it a shot for yourself. And of course, well, I can't even access the credits, but if you guys want to support the devs, make sure to wishlist the game, because yeah, algorithm boosts and all of that stuff. And so yeah, I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, and evening, depending on when and where you guys are, and see you guys next time. Bye bye, see you, and take care, bye.